really hope the audio is good. I haven't actually checked. I should actually find out. Let's see how the audio sounds. Let's see. Let's see. Testing, testing. Let's see. Testing, testing. Sounds all right. At least on Twitch. I'm streaming on both. I'm using the Restream. I'm streaming on both Twitch and YouTube for this little stream because again, this is my update. I'll get to that right now at the moment. Let's see. Let me catch up with a little bit. Let me see. Oh yeah, Mystify again. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving. Mo, happy happy American Turkey Day. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody in chat. Mo, how you doing, brother? Hanging in there. Hanging in there. I will say I feel like I am doing a little better than I was like the last 2 months. You know, it was my depression hit me real low, real low. I'll get into that shortly. Checking my dog real quick. Yeah, it's been rough. I'm Canadian, so we already had our oh, nice. Okay. That's good. Yeah, for me and my family, we don't celebrate our Thanksgiving dinner the day after. It's always been like that with me and my family. We always celebrate the day after because my mom, of her work schedule, they have her work on Thanksgiving. So because of that, we celebrate the day after. It still works out and it's fine. But I originally okay. So this is like God. How many times have I done this? This is probably my, I want to say fourth. Let me see. One, two. Yeah, this is probably my fourth attempt doing a freaking update from what's been going on the last 2 months. And I'm just gonna have this one stay. I'm gonna have this one stick. You know, my previous update attempt was about a couple weeks ago. I did a stream on Twitch, and I don't know, I just didn't like the way it came out, and I was kind of nitpicky on it. Unfortunately, I can't stay. I have events to go to, but I had to say that. No problem, Mo. I really appreciate you stopping by. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a great day, man. But yeah, this is like my fourth attempt trying to do this. How are you? Audio sounds good. I'm glad. I haven't checked how it sounds on YouTube. I'm like I mentioned to Mo, I'm hanging in there. I have been doing a little better from the ever since like the last 2 months, last 3 months. Depression was real bad. It hit me real low, and I was not doing great at all. But yeah, I've been hanging in there. I'm doing a little better. Depression wise, I can't say anything much about my back. I did hurt my back about 2 weeks ago, and my back is healing up a lot better. But I still have a little bit of ache pain, but it's not as bad as it was 2 weeks ago. Like, I'll get into that as well, like shortly. So, hopefully I don't get copyright for this music. I mean, it's Nintendo 64 music, and most Nintendo 64 music is not copyright, or is like copyright free, so I should be good, I think. See, that's another thing. Please don't know about me. I'm also a professional cider and wait, what? Man, I'm having a huge brain fart moment. I'm trying to understand what you put in the in Okay, I think I know what you're saying, Mo. Okay. I think I get what you're saying. You're good, it's no worries. Yeah, again, I really hope I don't get copyright hit for this for the music. because yeah, like I said, it's Nintendo 64 music, and most like from what I heard too, most Nintendo 64 music is copyright free. So I'm hoping it is, just in case. Like when I do the update part, we're just talking about what's been going on. I'll most likely mute the music. But for now, we're just gonna chill for a minute before I start diving into what's been going on. One thing I will say is a bummer right now is I was gonna attempt to draw today on my drawing tablet for my on my computer. For some reason, my pen my pen for my drawing tablet is not responding on my tablet for whatever reason. This is the first time it's happened, and it is just not responding, and it's a huge bummer. So I can't even use it right now. I was gonna try to contact customer support for the kind of brand of drawing tablet that I have that the pen came with, to find out, see if they could give me some sort of answer. But I was like, it's Thanksgiving, so I don't think anyone's gonna be able to respond back. So I'm just gonna wait. If you're confused, the oh, okay, yeah, no worries, Mo. You're good. Yeah, no worries. Um, okay, so I'm trying to think where to even begin. On this, just what's been going on, update situation and everything. Uh, okay, let me. I need to double check. What was the last video I uploaded on the channel? Like overall, that way I can know how long it's been. Okay, my last video was the Alien Romulus pitch meeting reaction, and that was back on October 15th. That was the last video I uploaded on the channel. I technically have one other video that I just keep on forgetting to get back to, like, and like every time I do remember, I'm just not feeling it, and then like, but like, I have a video, and I have one more video that I have had recorded sitting in my computer, just sitting there, like, because I recorded a bunch of videos back in October, like pre-October. That was like along with the list of not just the that pitch meeting, but other ones. It's my last video where it was like from that recording sessions. It's a double Artemis recording, and that one is like I don't remember what number video, the 90 episode 98 that I recorded. I just keep on forgetting. I don't know. Like my depression hit me real hard, it pulled me back from finishing editing that video, and that video's just been sitting in my computer, and I'm like, I need to finish it, like editing it. Oh my god, I just keep postponing it, and it sucks, and I shouldn't do that. I take care of my dude. You're awesome. All right, Mo. Yeah, Mo, dude, you have a great day. I hope you have a good one. BRB. No problem, Mr. You're good. You're good. No worries. But it's a real bummer that I've just been letting that video just sit there and not and just me not even just finishing editing it. I might take the time to do it, finish editing it maybe this weekend just to wrap it up. Did you end up getting my friend? That's another thing. I forgot to hop on my PS5 to check. I'll check today for sure though. I'll check today. I'll check after this little update stream though. But man, yeah, that's just I've been bouncing around all over the place lately, and I've just been like my mind's been preoccupied with like work related stuff, um, adulting stuff. You know, adulting is hard. But let me see. So yeah, that was back in October 15th. That was my last video I uploaded on the channel. Um, it was like roughly around before that time was when like I was dealing my depression was hitting me real hard, and I had the video ready last pitch meeting, and I was like, I'm just gonna upload it. I'm like, here it's uploaded there. You know, I was just really low. Also, don't ever feel the need to apologize. Your health comes before anything. I get you, Mo. I appreciate it. It just it eats away at me because I bounce my I bounce around back and forth where I go on this little hiatus, and I don't want to, but most of the time it's like it can't be helped because it's hard for me to record and live stream from time to time. And whenever that happens, it's like it pulls me back away from making content, and it just eats away at me because, like I said, I don't like doing that. I'd rather be consistent and constantly getting content out, and because my living situation is really hard, and then that eats away at me more, and that makes me more depressed because I can't do what makes me happy, and that's making content. But all right, so I think let me go ahead. We're gonna pause the music. All right. So yeah, so October, what was it? October 15th. That was the last video I uploaded on the channel. I have one more that will probably I'll try to finish like that I had recorded during that time. I'll have it up by then. Granted, my I have more facial hair now than I did then, so the timing will look kind of weird. Um, I get that, but it's not healthy for you to try to and put a mask on while you're not mentally ready. Yeah, no, that's true. That's 100% true too. Um, like sometimes, like there's okay, yeah. When there's times where like I can record and I know I can record, but I'm not mentally there. Like I'm just depressed. I don't push myself to do it because, like how you said, it's not good to put on a mask, and I hate doing that. And I just pull away from it. I'm like, nah, I'd rather be me. I'd rather be the real me to enjoy making the content instead of like acting like it, you know. And I don't know if you guys heard my stomach growl right now. I haven't ate lunch yet. uh, but yeah, so October 15th, that was the last video I uploaded on the channel. So to recap, um, I have not been mentally happy as of late. Like I mentioned before, I am doing a little better. Uh, I'm actually I was in the process of, I still am technically, but right now that is put on hold because financial wise, money got pretty tight recently. I had to take care of this stupid payment thing. But overall, I'm gonna be seeking to look for a therapist. My sister offered to help recommend a couple spots, so I'm gonna check with her, remind her to help me with that. But I'm gonna be seeking a therapist soon. Hopefully real soon if I can. I would really like to. But overall, I have not been happy. I have not been happy because I don't have as much privacy as I would like. That way, I could do this more freely, do what I enjoy, which is my hobby and my creative outlet, and that's content creating. That's recording, gaming, chilling, hanging out with people. I love interacting with new people and even making new friends, and just being able to do this. It's fun and I enjoy it. At one point, I would really like to do vlogs and everything, and go traveling, and even take my dog and just explore more. But even right now, it's just hard. It's just hard to. Uh, but yeah, right now, like I said, my current living situation, I don't have the privacy and luxury to do this as more frequent as I used to. We won't be going anywhere, man. I don't care how long you need to be absent. Just get well. I appreciate it, Mo. I really do. Uh, it's yeah, like I said, it's been rough, and um, I don't know if you guys heard that. That was my dog. Um, but yeah, it's just been eating away at me. I think if anything, I just realized. Is this close? No, I can't. Damn it. I just realized something. No, we're fine. Okay. So, oh, you have? Okay, Mo. I didn't know that. Yeah. So basically, I don't know, to give some sort of also like a little additional recap. I would say the last time I was way more like available to make content more frequently was, man, maybe like I would have to say like 2 years ago or so, maybe even more. Um, Andy, happy Thanksgiving. Um, yeah, maybe even more. I'm not entirely sure. I would have to say like it was probably 2, 3 years ago. Um, yeah, probably 2 3 years ago. I would have to say that's probably when it was. Back for those that have followed me for quite some time. Does anyone remember when I had like my background was like the green walls and everything, and then I had an actual shelf behind me filled with like my knickknacks and everything? Um, that was probably the time where I was able to record and like live stream a lot more freely. That was when I had an actual room, like a room to myself. And then eventually I shared a room with one of my brothers, and our living schedules like were polar opposites. So I still had a lot of free time to do that. You know, this year was the first year I was back to my old self. Oh, really? And pretty much it was like sometime shortly after. John, what up? Um, Pretty much shortly after that was maybe about a couple years after that when I moved out from over here, and I moved into my parents' place into the previous city that I was living in, where I went to high school and everything. That's where my parents were staying at. I moved in over there because I had lost my job prior, and that was back around 2020. That was back when I lost my job, my because I don't do this full time. So my actual job, I lost that, and then I moved in with my parents because I didn't want to like stay here and not be, and I wasn't working, and then like I didn't have any income to help out with the rent. So my parents were willing to take me in until I got back on my feet, which I really appreciated. And then I was like basically over there throughout the whole entire time for a little while, maybe almost 6 8 months. I even did a couple videos there from time to time whenever I could. One of them I remember I did. I think I uploaded it on my channel. It was the weird soda taste video with me and my little brother. I think I uploaded that. I don't know why. All of a sudden, I don't think I uploaded that, but that was back. That was back during that time. Oh, hang on. There's a comment. Dude, that is messed up. I'm glad your friend convinced you. That is terrible. I'm sorry to hear about that, Mo. But even back when I was living over there, at my parents' place, I it was hard to live stream and record as freely as I used to, and but I was still able to figure it out. And then I moved in back in over here where I'm at now, and I had the room again. But then I went back to sharing the room, and again, daily schedules didn't coexist as often, so I was able to still bounce around. But then fast forward to when my dad passed, and I moved in my parents' apartment to help them out with the rent, and that's when I feel like that's when it slowly started to die down, where I wasn't able to record and live stream as freely, and that's because I didn't have my own room over there. I had my stuff in. I had basically how it is now almost like I had my stuff in a corner of like the living room, and I used wall dividers as like privacy for my setup, for me to record and live stream. And over there was like there was times where I was able to record and live stream more frequently because granted everyone had their own space as well, so they were like cooped up, and but it was rare for me to like not be able to like because of like say like noise, in the background from the kitchen or living room or what. And then we eventually moved out and we all moved in over here. And now they're all over here. It's a lot of people under one roof and a lot of background noise, a lot of people passing by. So my new spot over here is like in a corner space, and I have curtains as walls, and that does very little for blocking background audio. And it's just a lot of noise in the background. And I feel like because I don't have my own room, I can't really be my full self. I try to like what's the word? Well, as Mo kind of phrased it a while ago, like putting on a mask, because like last thing I want is like for if I go all out and I say I do live streams and recordings, regardless of any background noise, I feel like if I go all out, like I don't want them like any of my family to be like, man, hey, what's going on? Like, hey, chill, relax. Like, I don't want them to be coming at me with questions and telling me like take it easy or what, because I do get loud And even when I game, I get loud, and I do swear from time to time, And so it's just like I'd rather be myself and being able to enjoy what I'm doing without being hindered down and questioned. And I don't know, I feel like when there's people outside the curtains and everything, and I know they're there, I try to I put on the mask, the facade, because I just don't want them to judge at all. Really, I just feel more comfortable if I have the privacy and luxury to do it, and I could be more myself. And I guess I guess that over time that comes naturally when it comes to wanting to record and when you're become a content creator. I know, reaction videos isn't content, but it kind of is. Reaction content creators have their own genre, and so like I guess over time I eventually adapted into that where I want good audio and I want things to progress better to create good content. That's fair. I still deal with that now. Yeah, yeah. See, I get you. I get you about the privacy thing. Yeah, 100%. Um, it's rough. It really is, and I really wish it wasn't like that. But there is like I said, there is a lot of people, like my whole family, all of us are living under one roof because we can't survive individually on our own right now because it is crazy expensive over here in California. Uh, I was trying for the darnest, like for the longest time, like trying to find a apartment for me, my mom, and my little brother, because it was so expensive. And then, the door opened from my older brothers that like, hey, we got space over here, like, and we took it because it was so expensive. It was like impossible to find a spot that was even like a 3 bedroom or even a 2 bedroom that was like affordable wise for just me, my mom, and my little brother. It was nuts, But overall, dude, no way, Brave. Andrew, dude, what is up? I haven't seen you in a hot minute. Inflation is killing us all. Oh my god, like, yeah, John, it is, dude. Like, oh, jeez. Like, I am just hoping, like, praying that like it dies down at least at some point. Like, I feel like this has been going up and up, and I feel like it hasn't gone up as like a dive as it used to. I feel like it's still at a incline. But from what I heard, it is dying down a little bit to where it's not going to go down, but it'll eventually stop. um. Oh, really? I don't recommend it, but I mean, hopefully you find a spot that you could afford. So, but that's still really cool though, Mo. But overall, like, yeah. So there was all that, and once when I got over here, it got increasing. There's a gnat that flew in my face right now. It got increasingly hard to record videos and live stream, and I can't. I think the last live stream I did was about a week ago or even a couple days ago. I did a little Apex Legends live stream, getting back into Apex, and I really missed it. I really enjoyed Apex before. Food prices are coming down, at least that's what I heard. I did hear that food prices are actually coming down. Fortunately, not many acting opportunities in Canada. Oh, no, really? That's surprising. Well, I mean, I don't know how it is in the acting industry overall, so I wouldn't know. Um, but yeah, like, it got increasingly hard. It got increasingly hard of being able to record videos and live stream. And because, like, for me, like I said, I like to provide good audio as much as I can. And I would prefer the privacy, more privacy to do this. And overall, it's just, yeah. It started to eat away at me, and there was a couple other things. One, I miss my hometown, like my town that me and my family moved out of to come over here. That town is the town where me and where I went to high school at, and that's where my friends are at. And to me, that's home. I I really prefer that town. You too, Mo. I hope you have a great one. And it, yeah, it just, I miss it. You know, I do miss it. Uh, and I don't know. I guess I haven't been really happy with where I am in my life as of late. Um, I'm 33. I'm old. I'm getting older, and time is flying by so fast. And I guess I pictured like, I guess at this point, I pictured myself at least either being on my own, having my own place, not even apartment wise. Like I pictured maybe even having my own place at this point, but like I said, with things being crazy expensive in California, like I never thought it would get this bad to where I'm still living under one roof with my whole family, you know. But we're there for each other, which is good, you know, and I appreciate that. Ultimate Deadpool X, what is up? It's been a while, man. How you doing? Um, so yeah, there's like, yeah, I don't know. I just haven't been happy with that overall, and ultimately everything came down to one big ultimate life changing decision. I was contemplating it on quite a while for the last couple months, and I think I'm gonna pull the trigger on it, and I'm gonna start planning to do it. Now I'm gonna keep this as very as mystery as possible because I will eventually tell you all what my future plans for myself is gonna be, like leading into next year, but not until like some of the stuff gets accomplished, I guess you could say. Like not until I for sure get like step one out of the way, I guess you could say, and then it'll lead to step two. Like once I get step one, then I'll break it down and let you all know what's the game plan. Like, because then it's like, what if it doesn't follow through? Because like, I feel like once when I have step one in the door of my plan, then it's like, okay, I'm doing this for sure now. Like this is gonna be in the works. So like for now, I'm gonna have to keep you guys in the dark of what my plan is gonna be in the upcoming year. But yeah, I do have a plan for my living situation for myself, and that's as far as I'll go. But I'm chilling, having some bird. That's good. I'm really glad you guys are all of you are having a great Thanksgiving. As for those that missed it in the beginning of my stream, I have mentioned that me and my family don't celebrate our Thanksgiving dinner until the day after. Um, that's how we do it. But yeah, so ultimately, what I'm trying to do also on the side, because like that was just a little update of my where I am in my mental health wise. And like I said, I have been doing a little better. It's been a couple months since all of that, and it was around like October and well, it was like actually September, from September through October, and then like halfway through November, probably a little more than halfway. So I would say the last like week or so, I have been doing a little better and like way better than I was the last 2 months. But ultimately, like yeah, things are looking up. I feel like I'm trying to stay as positive as possible because you got to, you know, like I can't keep living in a rut, and you know, I'm trying to stay positive. But ultimately, one of my goals right now is I'm trying to make things work for me to try to get some reaction videos out. One of those plans that leads to this is where's my bag? My backpack's too far. But one of the things that leads to this is that I recently got myself a gaming laptop, and I got this laptop to attempt. This is gonna. I don't know. I feel like this sounds kind of funny. To attempt to do like video, like so reaction video recordings on the go. And when I say on the go, I more so mean in my car. So what I'm gonna have to do is like find a location to like be somewhere in private in my car and set up my laptop and record videos in my car. And it's gonna be tricky. This is where I've already attempted to do this kind of update in a recording in my car. The audio came out like shit. Like the audio was not great. There was a mad echo. I don't know why. I was using this microphone, by the way, and I don't know why there was a mad echo. So I got to figure out what's going on with that. And I'm been messing with it little by little to try to get good audio in from inside my car to record videos on my laptop. That way I could get some content out. That way, like I'll at least have privacy, in a way. I've even bought an extra, like, what are they called? The window dash covers. I bought like an extra one to cover the front window and the back window. All I need now is stuff to cover the windows on the side. If I wanted to say park in my car outside, it sounds weird. Scream Fortnite in the middle of the desert. Oh my god, I know, right? I kid you not. I have like looked into how much it will cost for like one of those little portable hotspots. That way I could record, or if I even wanted to attempt to live stream from within my car at wherever, well, when you sit and shit is the fan, you are ready to react. I, I'm sometimes you got it. Shit has hit the fan. But I'm currently trying to plan it out to where I could try to make something work from recording in my car. Like I'm trying to figure it out, and uh, I'm getting close. And right now, my biggest challenge is audio wise, like trying to get the microphone to not echo. And I think I need to get some sort of like what's the word, sound dampening thing or whatever, IRL live stream. Oh my god. Um, I will see about eventually like attempting IRL live streams from time to time. Eventually, I don't know when, and I'll see when I'll do it. But that's what I'm currently working on, is trying to set that up to make that work. Once when it's good to go, then I'll be able to get more content out more frequently again. Uh, on the side note, 2 weeks ago I ended up hurting my back. It's really weird how it happened, but ultimately I think I overstimulated my back from work at my job. For those that don't know, I've always worked on warehouses, like probably ever since I turned 18. I've only worked like on a couple different jobs when I turned 18. I worked at a warehouse shoe sales. It's not an actual warehouse, but it's a store that's called Warehouse Shoe Sales, so WSS. And I worked there. I worked at a Dollar Tree. I worked at Planet Fitness. And after that, it was like nonstop warehouse jobs. Uh, I actually have thought about that. I've actually thought about looking into like the like packing blankets and everything, but I would have to figure out how to hang them properly inside the car. And the only thing I think of is unless I close the door on the blankets, but then they're pretty thick, so I don't know if I'll be able to close the doors all the way. You know what I mean? Yeah, again, yeah, I kid you not, I have been looking into it. But like I've been working warehouse jobs nonstop ever since I turned 18, and I'm getting tired of it, to be honest. With warehouse jobs, like it's just like just busting my and breaking my back all over the place. I kid you not. Like I've injured my back multiple times, and even at this current job, I fell and like nearly off the dock of the warehouse, and I injured my leg and everything, and my leg's fine now. But like I think the work got I was heavy. I was doing a lot of heavy lifting the last couple months, to where the last the week prior, from 2 weeks ago, I was doing a lot of heavy lifting, and I wasn't really like. And looking back on it, I know I wasn't lifting properly, so I was really bending my back, and I was even lifting in very confined spaces, like heavy lifting, and that is not good at all. And I was feeling it in my back, and then eventually, 2 weeks ago, it was like on Sunday, like I all of a sudden I'm here at home and I'm cleaning and I'm on the floor scrubbing the floors in my little area because I got my little dog, and she's in heat right now, so I'm cleaning up her messes, and all of a sudden I felt a pop in my lower back, and it hurt. It was aching bad, and I like literally almost crumbled on the floor, and like luckily I was able to get up, but my back was aching me so bad. I called off like 2 days off of work and everything, and then I was really trying to take it easy. The following week, the pain died down, but it was still aching pretty bad. I've just been doing nonstop stretches to really help. They do help. I feel like they really do help. But I eventually went to go see a chiropractor, and he popped my back. Felt great, and right now it's at a point where it's like a slight aching pain, but it's not like I think a soreness pain, but it's not like a sharp dagger pain like it was before. You know. Soul crushing office job next. I don't know how I would do in that. Like, could you imagine like a big guy like me? I'm 6'3", and I'm a big guy. Like, it's hard to picture me in an office job. Like, I thought about it years ago, but looking back at it now, I'm like, I don't know how I would do an office job. Um, but yeah, like so right now I've been recovering from a back injury, and I'm also trying to get stuff taken care of to go see a doctor for my back to see if they could figure out like like what happened, because it still aches, but it's not like in dire painful, like I just got to be careful. I just got to be careful with anything. But the stretching helps. Stretching does help. I ice it every so often too, so that does help. But like, yeah. So there was that. Was it? uh, what else was I gonna say? Oh, and another thing, I got to bring this up. Um, blessed with the gene pool. In a way, yeah. So funny enough to bring up the gene pool. I'm the tallest of my family. I'm 6'3", like I said. I'm the tallest in my family, but I was born the smallest, from what I was told. I was born the smallest, but I ended up the tallest, probably the biggest too. Um, I need to start losing weight, to be honest. To help like lower the tension on my back. That'll help too as well. But I just need to lose weight overall, just healthy wise. But like yeah, so I was yeah, I ended up being taller than my dad as well, which is kind of crazy. I think my dad before he passed, I think he's 6'1". I think he was 6'1". But then granted at the same time, once you hit a certain age, you kind of start shrinking a little bit, you know, because you obviously stop like growing at a certain point, but then once when you hit a certain like older age, you kind of like decrease in height. But anyway, there's this one thing I need to bring up because I'm an effing idiot and I feel terrible about it. So so there's something I need to talk about. One of my videos that I uploaded, it was back on October 1st. So this is like a little over, getting close to 2 months ago. Uh, yeah, roughly about almost 2 months ago. I uploaded a video where it was the Deadpool Wolverine pitch meeting reaction. And this is around the time where my depression is hitting me real hard. Uh, Spine compresses. You don't know half of it. Like seriously, like ultimate, I kid you not. Like I've had issues from time to time with my back, and like from work wise, there are more so muscle pulls, but this one feels like it's literally like what happened recently. Feels like it's like spine related. But anyway, about around like almost about 2 months ago, I uploaded a reaction to yeah, Deadpool Wolverine's pitch meeting. My reaction to it, and I this is around the time when my depression was hitting me real low. I got a comment on the video from somebody, a viewer, like someone saw it, they commented on it, and I think I put in the description, I believe, that like and I think I even did an update around that time too, like a community post update, like depression's not doing great, and I'm not uploading as frequently. I apologize and stuff like that. And this person commented saying, "Love the energy. Glad to see you're having fun with it. I know you said your channel is just a creative outlet, but your content really does mean a lot to other people, myself included." And then it was like a praying hand emoji. Keep it up. And when I was reading it, it was a very supportive comment, and like I really appreciated it. Um, I gotta get going. Stay strong. Stay positive. God bless, dude. Love it. You have a good one, man. Dude, it was awesome seeing you. I feel like it's been a hot minute since I've seen you. Like you have a great one. Um, and when I saw the comment, I was like, I was literally at work when I got this comment, and I got notified on my phone. Like you get like for those. content creators. You know, you can get updates on your phone if you have the notifications on of like, oh, comment on your video. You know, so I got this comment, but I didn't realize until like I was like, wait a minute, what's this? It was like a hyper well, I don't know what's called, where it's like also a donation comment, and this person donated $200 in this comment, and I was blown away. I was like, what? And my comment was, yeah, literally like my comment response back was, OMG, what? I'm at work right now when I got notified about your tip. I'm freaking speechless. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the love and support. It means the world. And I was blown away. I was about ready to cry because my depression was hitting me real low and everything, and I was not doing great. Um, I yeah, and if you guys want, that's the comment right there. I screenshotted it too. So this is where it starts getting kind of funny. So again, keep in mind this was around like October like 1st, and again, a reminder, my depression hit me real bad, and or before I even read this comment, and I was still dealing with my depression really bad. So after I was noticing this, it was like maybe a couple days later, I was not seeing any change in my analytics. And so for those who don't know, in your YouTube analytics on the YouTube Studio, you could see your revenue and how much you're earning monthly, you know, from your videos and everything. And I was not seeing any change in it. Whenever you get a donation like that, it usually adds into the analytics, right? And then it'll update of how much your monthly income is. It like so basically this will get added into that month's income, and then it'll get transferred to the Google AdSense. I was seeing no update on it, and I was very confused. I was like, why is this not getting updated? And I this was my second time ever getting ever getting like a donation, and my first one was like I think $2, and that was like 3 years ago or so, and that one went through quick. But I'm guessing this one, it was like, since it was like way more than like $2, um, it was like taking longer. But as time went on, like it was not changing, and I was wondering, I was like, was this fake by chance? And I started to have self doubt. I decided to Google it, and like I Googled, can you fake donations, like donation tips in videos? And I found nothing but lists of people who've made videos basically showing you that you could fake donations. And I was like, what the heck? And all of them, like literally all of them, are highlighted, like, where it has the number amount, like it has them highlighted in red. So it started making me question, was this another fake one because it's highlighted in red with the price amount? Yeah, so I was thinking the same thing. I was like, why would people literally go out of their way to show you that yeah, you could totally free, like, or you could totally fake donate, you know, in the comments, you know? I was like, dude, that's so scummy and that's so messed up. I'm like, are people only doing this so their comment gets highlighted in a video or something, or like in the comment section? And again, my depression was already hitting me real hard, and like it started to eat away at me to where I'm like, man, like thinking that like, dude, this was such a genuine comment and such a kind comment, along with that kind of donation, to where I was like, was this just a fake comment just to be highlighted in a way? Because like it's literally it would literally get highlighted above any following comment because of the donation. So ultimately, I was like debating, should I just report it, because I'm not seeing any change in the analytics whatsoever, and like it's starting to make me feel like it's fake. And eventually, I pulled the trigger and I reported it to remove it. You know, and it went away. So you can't even see it on the video anymore. Like if you went to the video, the comments are empty because no one's commented on it, and there's nothing. Um, but maybe a couple days after, all of a sudden, I saw a change in the analytics. It wasn't 200, it was like 140, because I guess YouTube keeps some of the donation revenue. I don't know. But I was like, when I saw it, and I was like, uh-oh. And I was like, is this legit? Because like, again, I don't upload as frequently as I wish I could. So my analytics before that was like $2 or even like $1.50. So like it bumped up to like 141 or whatever, And I'm surprised YouTube didn't keep up. Like, yeah, I was wondering about that. I was like, I thought they were gonna, but they still keep a good chunk. They still keep like a good amount, which is still kind of messed up and shady, but whatever. Anyway, um, when I was like looking, I was like, no way did it actually finally go through after I reported it. I, I was like, a part of me was feeling so shitty to where I was like, you know what? But then another part of me was like, you know what? We'll just wait to see if it goes through. And eventually, like towards the end of it, because like Google AdSense, they once when you hit $100 threshold, like that's when they give you that amount. But they usually only send it out at the end of every month. And all this wasn't like my analytics and everything. All that wasn't updated until like the middle of October. And so once when I hit the end of October, I was notified about like, oh, your Google AdSense like update thing, like like saying, oh, I got to pay out, but like I didn't because I'm not over $100 yet. And when I looked, I was like, it never got transferred in yet. So it started making me wonder. I'm like, was this fake? Was it? And literally a couple days after, like it was like maybe about a week or two after, like after when that happened, all of a sudden my YouTube analytics went back to its original amount. And I was like, okay, yeah, it had to have been fake. And then it was like about a week or so ago, after my like so around middle of around like the first week or so after the end of November was when my YouTube analytics went back to the like lower amount, but there was no change in my Google AdSense. All of a sudden, literally from the beginning of November to all of a sudden, like about a week ago at the end of November, I got notified about Google AdSense, and I got sent a check, and it was the money, and I was like, I was like, why was I never notified about Google AdSense being updated? And it was weird. It was like how it didn't get updated properly or whatever. But either way, the money went through, and it helped me out tremendously. But damn, I feel shitty because I reported the comment, and I think it was just because like of the timing of like like I said, my depression was hitting me really hard, but it was like I don't know, the self doubt of the disbelief of the donation, and then of how long it took for it to update, and it was creating so much self doubt because for me being such a small content creator and not uploading this frequently, I was not expecting to see this kind of donation, and like it sounds like unbelievable. So ultimately, in the end, it was legit, and I feel terrible about it regardless. And to Regan Phillips, I apologize for reporting the comment, and to make it up, like in the next some amount of videos that I do upload on the channel, I will be highlighting your comment at the end of every video, like showcasing it because I feel terrible, like, and I really appreciate the donation that you did. Like, regardless, it means a lot, and like I said, I was dealing with a lot, like mentally and emotionally, like the last couple months, and that kind of donation was tremendous. And much love to you. And again, I am sincerely sorry for reporting the comment because of everything, the disbelief and how long it took, for it to transfer through and everything. Like everything, like everything that I just explained, like of the reason why I did. I am the outcome of it, yeah. But in like I said before, in any some amount of videos later on, I will highlight your comment of letting everyone know that how awesome you are for doing this because it is tremendous and you helped me out so much by doing that. Like you have no idea. And granted, I'm still struggling right now, but that helped me out in the long run with the timing of when I got it. It's YouTube's fault, really. Ultimately, it kind of is because it was so weird. It took them like almost a month and a half or even more to eventually like set everything up and do it. I think I can't. Part of me was wondering. I'm like, did they take so long because they're basically calculating? Okay, how much are we gonna take from this? You know, like I don't know. Ultimately, in the end, I feel terrible. I just wanted to sincerely apologize for removing the comment. I actually have tried looking into to see if there's a way to re-add it in. I don't know how. Like I'm actually thinking about contacting YouTube support. Maybe there's a way they could try to re-add your comment in because you deserve your comment to be there, 100%. Um, but ultimately, from that when I got that donation, seeing on how much it really helped, I wanted to get like for those who feel by chance the same way uh Regan does, like if you guys don't have to support me anyway financially at all. Times are tough for everybody right now as it is, but if you guys wanted to, like what I'm thinking about doing for the channel is once when I start like because it's still gonna take me a little while. I'll let everyone know once when I'm gonna start being able to upload more frequently. But once when I do, what I'm gonna be doing a test run is any new reaction video I'm gonna upload as members only first for about like maybe a week, and then it'll be available for everybody to watch. So that way, if you guys want for any future videos that I upload on the channel, you guys could sign up to be a member, and then you guys could get access to the video a week before it goes live to everyone else. Granted, you guys don't have to member sign up for membership at all because, like I said, it'll be free eventually for everybody within like a couple days or a week. It's just the members only thing would be there for in case you guys want to support the channel. And like again, just you guys don't have to, but like I saw it as like maybe I could do that. I don't know, as a way to for members, and then I still need to add emotes and whatnot. I've never did. I think I only focused on Twitch. So there's that. But it's there for if you it will be there for if you guys want. That way, once when I start uploading frequently, like you guys could if you want to. Don't just don't. That's all I gotta say about that part. But what else? I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I missed. I mentioned people always say you don't have to. You can be different and demand. I'm not gonna demand. Let's do it. No. No. Like, yeah, you guys don't have to. Like, cause like I said, times are tough on everybody right now, as it is. Like with the way.
In any other circumstance, you might have had a point there.
Wait, what?
Except my boss is a woman. I was a chick in the 40s. I hate everyone equally, and there's no one alive who could comprehend my sexual preference. So, in other words, Miss Van Winkle,
to check your privilege. Thank you for using your points on that. I wasn't prepared to hear that. I wasn't prepared to hear that. That was funny. That was good timing. Oh God, I love Takahata and Hellsing Ultimate Abridged. That was funny. I needed that. But yeah, let me see. I'm trying to think if I'm trying to recall in my mind if I missed anything that I wanted to talk about in part of this update. Someone had mentioned actually in one of my videos. I think someone was watching quite a few of my Helluva Boss reactions. Let me see. I gotta go back and look. Oh, okay, yeah. What was it, Mr. Oh wait, no, is it Mr. or Mrs. Mrs. I can't even pronounce it. Fahariet. I'm sorry if I'm butchering it like crazy. Commented on like two of my Helluva Boss videos, and one of them was the pilot. And I guess recently it's the 5-year anniversary since the pilot went up. And I guess they uploaded VisiPop uploaded a behind the scenes of the audio recording, and I'm definitely gonna see about checking that out. I don't know when, because I still gotta like mess with some stuff and hopefully be able to get content out a lot more better. And I need to figure things out with my car, but hopefully I can figure things out. And then I'll be able to record more. I even looked into that one. What was it? It's like a, I guess it's this internet thing that people have been using for on the go. It's called Starlink. It's like almost like you have this little satellite dish too and everything, and like you can connect to Wi-Fi like anywhere as long as like nothing's blocking the satellite to get connection. I heard it's really good. From what I heard, it's really really good. I was even thinking, what if I got that for my car and I went somewhere? I just drove somewhere and maybe even like to the beach or something, and I just sat in my car and, or even just went on the pier. I don't know. But like, what if I drove somewhere further out and I recorded videos, somewhere. I was just thinking of the possibilities. The possibilities of what I would do. I think if I did do that though, I would also need to bring like some sort of like, what are they called? Like one of those chargers for I don't know, one of those, what are they called? Like a generator, like a rechargeable, or one of those generators to charge like the laptop or something. Or not unless I got a connection to connect to my car to charge my laptop, because I think the laptop's battery only lasts like, I don't know, like 2 hours, I believe, from what I heard. So yeah, there is also that. Wait a minute, what the heck? Ultimate Deadpool X, you donated bits? I didn't get notified on a restream. I had to go to Twitch's to my actual Twitch chat. Dude, you didn't have to donate bits. I really appreciate it though, man. That's weird that restream didn't even tell me. Yeah, restream didn't tell me anything at all. Let's see. I think we're good to turn back on the music now, because I think I've already updated everything I wanted to update. But yeah, I think one of the other things I still really want to do is I really want to do my own little podcasting again. But that's constantly been on hiatus because of not having the privacy to do it. But not only that, I think if I was to go in on that again, I would definitely want to try to do it with somebody, have like someone on with me, like either have to use Discord or whatever, but like have someone on with me to where like it'll keep it more engaging to like talk with somebody, But I would have to find somebody. Video idea: build a table. Wait, what? Build a table blindfolded. What? How would... Build a table blindfolded? That sounds so funny. I feel like I would hurt myself though. $1 million idea. I feel like, man, I don't know why. I immediately pictured like an IKEA table, like blindfold build. I feel like that would get infuriating, just trying to do that. I don't know how that would work. You just sacrifice a couple fingers for content? God. Oh my gosh. I already get some paper cuts from time to time on a regular basis at my job. Granted, it's not really... Well, some paper cuts. I get some, like, was the cardboard cuts, like, paper cut wise, like, some of the edges of, like, the cardboard is so, like smooth and straight, like, sometimes I accidentally do get a paper cut on that, and that hurts like a bitch. Oh man, that's funny though. There was a video idea I wanted to do a while back. I never pulled the trigger on it though. Because again, I remember doing, I remember doing the weird soda taste video, like the weird sodas with me and my little brother, and I'm 100% sure I uploaded it on the channel. Like I'm pretty sure I did. And then I did what was it? Did I ever upload that? I don't think I did. I did oh no, I think I did. Yeah, it was that KFC donut chicken sandwich. I remember I got one from my little brother. We tried it. It was a sloppy mess. I'm pretty sure I recorded that and I uploaded that. Let me see. I'm pretty sure I did. I would have to look it up. Pretty sure I did. I could have sworn I did. Now as I put it under a different title name. Let's see. Yeah, I did. I totally did. Yeah, it was yeah, let me see. It was like 4 years ago. Let's see. Forgot I had my mom right there in the background of it. That's so funny. Yeah, it was a sloppy mess. From what I remember, I think it was one other video recording that I did that same day that we tried that KFC chicken sandwich. It was the Sour Patch Kids. I think it was the Sour Patch Kids cereal and their Sour Patch Kids marshmallows. I did a recording of that, but I don't know. I don't remember what happened to the footage. I just think I never got around to editing it, and then it just disappeared. There was another recording footage that I recorded, and I think it was back when I had my old computer where I kept on having issues with it, and I did a recording for those Sour Patch Kids Ghost energy drinks, and like, granted, I didn't drink all of them. I just like poured it into a cup, poured some into a cup and took a sip and tried it. They weren't that good anyway, but but I tried those, and that was another video that I just never saw the light of day. You know, I'm just trying to think what was some content that like no one ever got a chance to see that I never uploaded. That KFC donut one was nasty though. It was like, I don't know, could have been done better. Could have been done better. But I think that's gonna wrap up there for this update. You know, I got everything I needed to say out there. I don't think I missed anything. Yeah, I don't think I missed anything. But for those who tuned in, hope you all have a great Thanksgiving. Hope you all have a good one. Let me see. Yeah, I hope you all have a good Thanksgiving with your loved ones, whether you celebrate it or not. And I don't know if I'll stream tonight. I'm like 50-50 on it, just because it's Thanksgiving. And I mentioned before, I don't celebrate Thanksgiving on the day of Thanksgiving. I celebrate it the day after. But we'll see if I stream tonight. We'll see. I gotta take my dog out, and then I gotta go make lunch. I haven't ate anything yet. But yeah. We'll wrap that up, and I'll catch you all later.